more homes than a slice of this fine woman.
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter? Certainly, what would you like to know? The Councillor. Terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know. I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come a step closer to solving it. I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things. Some events, Source Hunter, can be neither controlled nor understood by mere men.
Tomatoes?
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more homes than a slice of this fine Gorman there.
Potions to bemuscle you! Scrolls to entussle you! That's the 7 we secured the perimeter.
You're neither orc nor demon.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed, caught unawares? Oh, catch me, for I might faint.
Why is she keeping those on hand anyhow? Sentimental reasons? If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become. If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Lucky find!
So tell me, Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated?
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows.
I suppose so, my lady. But seeing that I'm neither married, engaged, or attached, I've never bothered to.
Polite, handsome, and single. Don't go anywhere tonight, Legionnaire. I'd be afraid alone in the dark.
Bah! Another piece of trash! Legion's greetings. I am Septimus, 7th son. Legion's greetings, Hunter. I am Septimus, 7th son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile from day 1. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. But never shall I lose heart. Long as a single legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods. So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication. Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists. Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending. You claim to possess evidence that implicates Lady Esmeralda in the murder of her husband? Well, let's have it then. And what questions are those? We've been stationed here the better part of 2 years now, alternating between twiddling our thumbs and springing into panicked battle against the orcs. Hard to admit, but without Ahu, we'd have lost this city a long time ago. You ask me, the Council would do well to evacuate the rest of the people here and give up the city for lost. I've fought orcs crazed with blood liquor, withstood assaults by ogres wielding clubs made of human bones and teeth. Aye, I've braved the poisonous spear tips of goblins aplenty. But never did I know fear until I faced the undead. Not a pleasant thing for a legionnaire to feel fear, but there you have it nonetheless.
My, what a strong and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda. I'm just doing my duty, you know, for the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Never fear, my lady. As long as I'm around, no hair on your haloed head shall be harmed.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter? I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor, but his one and only princess just the same. Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches. Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection, yes. As far as I knew, it was one of his pastimes, nothing more. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm drifting from nightmare into nightmare. Well, what do you want to know? Sicil. Now that's a sad story. Roofs of elegant homes burned for fuel. Oaken cupboards emptied, and ladies dragging the dregs of their great skirts to bargain for fish bones. I've heard that once they're animated, the undead feel all the rage and violence their living counterparts felt during life. Can you imagine living through all your most chaotic feelings all the time?
Seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
I wonder how my dear sweet Doreen is doing.
Careful, comrades.
Venerable one, those are only chickens. And plump, juicy ones at that.
We'll have none of that, you hear?
That doesn't belong to us, you know.
You're right, it doesn't. Sometimes I get a little overzealous while I'm on the job.
Happens to the best of us. More than a few temptations accompany authority, no?
it's here somewhere. I hardly want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much wormwood.
What do you think you're doing?
Hardly make her worthy of such grave responsibilities.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Hello again. Terribly sorry, Source Hunter, but I seem to be fresh out of priceless relics for you to destroy. That strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like...
Aim straight. Aim true. Arrows by the dozens.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Aim straight. Aim true. Arrows by the dozens.
Ain't a big cheese on your fork with a wheel and a good
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
It's locked.
What's this? I found something.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken...
We and our shovels will do as we please.
That's right. Let's get digging.
As you prepare to break ground, you gaze at the dirt beneath your feet once more.
All right, time to get digging.
Here's hoping we find something worthwhile.
You plunge your shovel into the earth.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter? I am Esmeralda. Like I told just about... So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold starstone. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into... Well, what do you want to know? Well, there are certainly some, They came out of nowhere. Must have been...
Adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Legion's greetings, Hunt. I am Septimus. So steadfast will you claim to possess evidence that implicates Lady Esmeralda in the murder of her husband. And what questions are those? I remember waking up with... I hold by the belief that this... Legion's greetings, Hunter.